Howdy, folks. High Value DMD. Don't go into dentistry. Don't do it. Don't go to dental school. Sounds kind of crazy, right? So, something about me is I am a dental student. Here in just a couple years, I will graduate as a dentist. I'm hoping to go on to residency training and to train in oral maxillofacial surgery. Dentistry is a big part of my life. It's taken years and years to get where I'm at. It took years to go through college and then get accepted to dental school, and then doing dental school and all that. And I'm coming here to tell you today not to do it. Sounds kind of crazy and ironic. Dentistry has changed a lot since I was first shadowing dentistry in early high school. It's changed a lot, and the biggest thing, folks, is simply the cost that it takes to become a dentist. If you're doing this and you don't have much parental support, or you just have, a basic level of support, and you're looking at debt from your undergrad, where you go, if you're going to take out debt right there, that's a huge strike out of your favor. And then also, you gotta look at what dental school costs. Everyone thinks what everyone does is they go and shadow an older dentist, an older established dentist, and they think, oh wow, this guy has it made. He's making $300,000, $400,000. He's working 4 days a week. It's so easy. He sits down in the chair and he just fixes someone's tooth and he moves on. It's so easy. I want to do this. I'll have plenty of time off. I'll be able to go golfing. I'll be able to spend more time with my family, and I'll make a lot of money. I'll be able to travel, all this, that. Forget it. Forget it. All what you're seeing is kind of a facade, because those dentists, they went to school and they trained in a different era. They paid $100 a year for tuition in dental school. It was different. It was different. What you're facing nowadays in dentistry is oversaturation. There's a lot of new dental schools that are popping up because they're profitable. People are making money in the dental education business. They want to open more schools. There's a rise in corporate dentistry that are taking up the space, and they're prohibiting, so to speak, people from opening their own practice, because they're owning a lot of the dental space. And the next one I'll say, the next point I have is the cost of tuition. I want you, if you're considering to go into dentistry, take a moment, take a breather, forget all the stuff about, I'll be called doctor. Forget all the stuff you see about the time off. Forget all of that. You go look at that tuition. Go look at the tuition at some of these schools and really sit back and think to yourself, do I want to do this to myself? Do I want to be this much in debt? I won't name names of these schools because I don't want to get sued, or who knows. But there's a school up in the Northeast, and for 1 year, its tuition and fees is about $105,000. And then its approximate living expenses is about $40,000. You're talking about $150,000 that you're borrowing for 1 year of school. You multiply that by 4, and the thing is, they don't tell you this, but every single year will increase in tuition about 4 to 7%, actually. So let's just say you pay $150 that first year. They'll jack the price up more. Let's say it's $155 the next year. Every single year they'll increase tuition, and you'll probably have interest accruing on those loans. I say probably because there's been some loan freeze, all of that, but let's just, to make it easy, you will have interest accrue on those loans. So let's say 150 times 2 is 300, times that by 2, that's 600. You put in interest with that, cost of living goes up, milk costs more, eggs cost more. They increase tuition price. you're looking at $700,000, possibly knocking on the door of $800,000 to go to dental school just so you can be called doctor. That's stupid. That's really, really stupid. That's the most extreme example, but there are other schools where you will be $500,000 deep easily. Don't go into dentistry. Don't do it. You need to think really, really hard. Only go into dentistry if you can go to a reasonably cost school, a school that costs a reasonable amount, to a college, an undergraduate school that is free or very, very reasonable. And you think you want to maybe own a practice, work in rural America, not in a city, but rural America. And if you want to work 5 days a week or maybe a Saturday here and there, that is the person that should go into dental school, because they will pay off their debt. They will produce a lot of money. Trust me, dentists make a lot of money. I know a lot of dentists. They're doing very well for themselves. But this profession is not for everyone. And I care about this because I think too many people are signing up for this and they have no business being in dentistry. So let me know what you think. Let me earn your subscription. Let me earn your like. Please let me know what you think in that comment section. Am I wrong? Is dentistry still a good idea for people to go into, or do you agree? Do you think it's risky with tuition rising? So let me know what you think. As always, stay hustling.